Many secular artists have influenced me musically, and I'm involved in Christian music. With your background, how does your past affect your present music?
Well, obviously the content has changed. Obviously I'm not cussing, for one. I think the content has changed, but it's more positive. I think then it was more of a darker side of me. So when God cleaned my heart out, now I'm more of a positive light. You know what I mean? I think storytelling is still the same. I haven't changed on that, but yeah. If that answers your question on that.
Sure. When in life, now that you're singing Christian music, when do you feel closest to God?
I would say when I'm alone, just in my room. Scripture says, go lock yourself in the room, by yourself. But also, I feel like, when I'm rapping, I feel like I'm singing to Him, I'm rapping to Him. I'm just pouring my heart out of what He wants me to put on these tracks. So.
Growing up as a child in a single-parent home, what was life like for you?
I thought it was normal because my dad wasn't around. So I had my brothers, I looked up to them. Every one of them in different aspects. So, but I always kind of felt like it was just normal. It really wasn't nothing. You see kids who have a mom and a dad. Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird at first, but it was just normal to me because, this is what I knew. You know what I mean? If that's all you know, that's all you know.
So was your family involved in church growing up?
Yeah, I would say yes and no. We would go. I'd be lying if I said we were absent, but we were there, but not like, every Sunday like we should have been. I'd say we go a month off, 3 months off, frequently, but we were there.
Who did you look up to the most growing up, and is that person or persons still the same today?
Well, I would say my brother Chris was actually the one I looked up to the most growing up, because he always I would always consider him my protector from my other brother, because I kind of felt like bullied from the other one. He was always there. So when he was at the house, I felt like I'm good, I'm safe. Ain't no one gonna put their hands on me. So, but he used to always tell me, be eyes and ears. So to this day, I've always observed everybody and watched everybody.
Well, was Chris the one that most impacted your life physically, spiritually, or was there someone outside the family?
I said my grandmother. She's the one that was around when I got saved. But she was the one who asked me, do you know Jesus? And I said no. So, but I think my grandmother, she was the one who impacted me spiritually, who was there for me, so to speak. So
very nice. Has the loss of your dad, how did that change your life, or has it changed your life?
It has changed. I think that I missed out a lot, compared to my brothers. My brothers got to go hunting, fishing, play ball and work on cars. I didn't get that. So like I said, it was normal. You know what I mean? So, but I felt like when he died, that's when it hit me. It's like he's not coming back from that. And my brother Chris was the one who told me. He said, hey, Dad died. So really, and it kind of blew my mind. Everybody was like, how's Levi doing? How's Levi doing? And then when I heard that, I'm thinking, I'm kind of surprised y'all asked me how I'm doing. He really wasn't around me, per se, till like he was with them. I mean, I see him every other day, but I think that our relationship wasn't as close as it was with theirs, if that makes sense.
So, yeah, sometimes experiences in life cause you to want to write. Where does the inspiration that you write from come from?
Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, the inspiration that you have to write lyrics, to put them to music, where does that come from?
Just experiences, the things around me, like what I'm going through at the time, or what I did go in the time. But typically when I make a song, I sit down, I think about it, I pray about it, ask God, what do you want me to do? What's gonna reach people, or what needs to reach people? So just typically the things around me, because I believe that God uses our scars to help others.
Do you have a greatest fear, or did you have growing up?
Growing up was my greatest fear. Because of the things that was going on around me, I was just so timid, and I struggled with anxiety real bad. So I would just say growing up was my fear.
On the record tomorrow, the boy is not about you, but I feel like we've all been that child sometime or another in our lives. Maybe different circumstances or situations, but facing fears that seems out of our control. Have you ever been that child?
Absolutely. I mean, I think I was that child at one time, but I think that this particular child has probably witnessed more than what I have witnessed at a young age, so to speak. I mean, when this all took place, 5 or 6 years old, 4, 5, 6 years old, so I wanted to show the world and show people that, you know, even this little child is going through something like this, you know, and he does trust Jesus because he has a Christian influence around him to help him get through this. Because, you know, but I think at the time when it was going through, he didn't know. He was just a little boy seeing his mom and daddy doing things that they shouldn't have been doing, and he was involved, you know. So, but yes, I believe that we are everybody, because we all go through trials and tribulations that we feel scared, hopeless, you know. Like, is this really going to end? You know what I mean? So, like, you can't breathe. You can't. You're grasping for the next air, but you really can't, you know.
What a great tool that you have to use to influence the world, people, with your music and the gift that God's given you to write and express yourself through music. Are there any people in life that you know, acquaintances, that you'd really like to reach out to, specific people or groups?
As an artist?
Yeah, to influence their life, to change their life so that they might experience a change like you have.
Well, I mean, like, I would love to work with certain artists, you know, like Lecrae and Reconcile and Dizzle and Andy Mineo and guys like that. But I think in a secular realm, I'd love to work with, you know, I would love to, you know, have worked with Tupac. But, you know, Tupac is gone now. That's who I listened to growing up. But T.I. would be another one, because those are guys that I listen to.
Imagine looking to the future, that God's path for you is to make stardom, to reach a big fame, record labels. Would you perceive any obstacles getting there, and what would those be?
Well, I think just every day of the world. I mean, there's so much temptation. You know, everybody's like, come over here. You know, don't do that. Don't make a song. Let's make a song about money, girls. You know, blah blah blah. It's like, no, I done did all that. I'm not doing that anymore. I think that those are the big struggles, just the world itself. I mean, and the fame that comes with it, because the lights, the camera, you know, all that stuff.
Obviously, through your music, it's about the change that's happened to you and the change you'd like to see in other people's lives. Say you reach the top of your game musically, what would be next for you?
I would say whatever God has for me. I mean, I could be a pastor one day, but I mean, I would love to make movies, you know, inspired movies, that something positive, just like the music, you know what I mean? I really enjoy doing that. So.
What has helped you overcome obstacles, hardships in life that everyone experiences?
God. Yeah, but I also feel like family, my mother, my brothers, and their families, to come together to pray for me, to welcome me in their home and say, hey, you know, you can bring your studio over here, or you can just come hang out. You need to come hang out. If you want to talk, let's talk. And I think that's what, you know, God created families for a reason, not just to desert you and leave you there, you know. So
good. For people watching this that knew you in your past before your Christ, and maybe those that didn't but see a change in you, and they know there's something special about your music, who would you say Anonymous Blue is today?
Child of God. I would say I got saved when I was 12, but I felt like from the age of 12 to 24, you know, I was holding the devil's hand and holding God's hand at the same time. You know, riding on the tightrope. You know, they're pulling me back and forth, and so, you know, all the obstacles that I went through, you know, God has finally steered me back on the right where He wants me. But I'm a child of God. I believe I'm a storyteller. I believe I'm a very humble person, very caring, very loving. I love to laugh, love to have a good time, you know. But my true identity is through Christ. So whatever He makes, you know, shines through me, that's who I am. What you see is what you get, you know.
Awesome. Thanks for opening up your heart today and answering your fans' questions.
Well, thank you.
Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, if you with me, stand up. Let's put Jesus in the hood, man. Welcome to the ghetto. Got my hand on the Bible, stay low beneath the window. 6 shots yesterday, but that ain't nothing special. But a 38 special, man, that is something normal to these folks around here. They don't understand the difference. Hustle on the block, man, cooking in the kitchen. All he knows is rocks, and his partner got shot. Man, they took the shoes he bought and the wide in his sock. He praying for better days, man, he looking for some hope. They tired of being broke in the streets with no coat. She sold herself for change, herself, what a shame. They beat her down, raped her, he didn't even know her name. They told her that they love a couple G's with some cheddar, man. That is someone's daughter, fathers love your daughters. So I'm praying for the hood, I was right there in the middle. The beats her, lead this